are the differences between the GoPro Hero 4 and the MG Cool Explorer 1S? How does a $100 action camera compare to the GoPro Hero 4, which is much more expensive? But does the price difference really make a difference? Well, let's find out. I'm not even sure which camera I'm looking at right now. So first up is the GoPro Hero 4. As you can see, it lets in a ton of information, and I believe this isn't even maxed out in terms of field of view. However, using the Explorer 1S, you'll see immediately that it pretty much crops it big time when compared to the GoPro Hero 4. And I have this one set at its max field of view, which is 170 degrees. It is worth mentioning that the Explorer 1S, it actually goes wider with its field of view when taking pictures, which is definitely interesting. I mean, unless I'm missing something, that's kind of a major setback in my opinion, because why should you be limited to a less narrow field of view as Mally knocks the banana off the counter in video mode, but picture mode allows you to have a wider field of view. I mean, yeah, that's great for taking pictures, but after all, this is an action camera, so you're likely going to be wanting to get as much information as possible, right? So, something to keep in mind. But then as soon as you look at the GoPro Hero 4, you can see a massive, massive difference. And I'm not even holding this far from my face. Now this is the real test, side-by-side comparison, outside, extremely bright, so let's see how it handles exposure. There's the sun, obviously quite bright, going down my driveway, and into the shade, another great test, panning up to this green tree, coming over here. All right, and there's some motion on the street. Wait for another car to come by. Now for a stabilization test, walking up my driveway, which the GoPro has never really been great at, so this will be an interesting comparison. And actually, with that said, I'm not even sure if you got the full clip just now, because this is the second or third time I've noticed that the MG Cool Explorer 1S just quit recording by itself. I'm not sure if that's some kind of hardware limitation, software limitation, or what, but that's definitely quite annoying and something I will be addressing in my review. And now going back to the GoPro Hero 4, which I can definitely trust more because it has a front-facing display which shows me the resolution I'm currently recording in, as well as the time. So that's a big deal. Whereas the Explorer 1S doesn't even have a notification light telling me I'm recording on the front of the camera. So again, we are comparing a $100 camera to the GoPro Hero 4, which I believe at the time of release, it costs between $300 and $400. So definitely quite a difference in terms of price. But I mean, if this camera is gonna stop recording at random intervals, you have to wonder, how much can you trust this camera? And back on the Explorer 1S, GoPro Hero 4, Explorer 1S, GoPro Hero 4. So to wrap up this very basic video, and please, don't forget, I'm going to be talking about this camera more in detail in my actual review video in a week or two. This is just a quick comparison. But my first impressions, I'm impressed with how many features this camera packs. It's just, I'm not sure if I can trust it. I mean, spending the $100 or $200 extra on a GoPro might be worth it, right? But if you're on a really, really tight budget, then perhaps you could be happy with the Explorer 1S. So what do you guys think? How does the Explorer 1S compare to the GoPro Hero 4? I am very interested in hearing your thoughts because I really can't see anything. I can't hear anything. So I'm going to rely on you. So huge thanks to MG Cool for making this video possible. I just have to assume the video has not quit yet, and hopefully you guys got all the information that you needed to hear and see in this video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace. Back into my office because I'm about to relaunch the FrancoUniversity.com.